Alright guys, so hello. Today we are going to go over some of replays that I've captured that I thought were, pretty good. I went and got the ones that I actually really like. So we're going to start off with a bot fail. I was testing this strategy against a dev bot. So, I set a couple of cards face down here. He goes ahead, summons his Alexandria Dragon, and I was like, okay, I'm cool with that. I MST, hit his D present. So I'm like, you know what? I have a play here that I can do. I'm gonna go off. Summon my monster. I went and summoned right into defense. He fissures, summons another one. I didn't want to compulse. I feel like it would have been a waste. So I drew. I used Regeki, specialed him in attack, and then at this point I felt safe. But it was like, oh no, I'm gonna have to bounce my monster back. So then I set my torrential. I used the effect to search again. Since I had my right back in my hand, I figured I'd go ahead and give me some speed. So he summons a monster, and I wasn't going to torrential because, I was still going to have life points left. So I'm going to go ahead and try to get some draw power off. And then I just go pendulum summon 3. And I was stupid and I summoned my magnum in attack, and I shouldn't have. So I attack him, do damage, whatever. He fissures. Summons his monster, I torrential. And then here's where I get kind of really stupid. So I Rhoda, bring out Armageddon. I was going to go into my draw combo, and then I realized, well, shit, I just killed myself because Zephyros does a burn effect, and Zephyros killed me with his effect. So I wasn't paying attention to the fact that I only had 50 life points, and that game ended up being an epic loss, and I felt so bad. And I was actually talking to a couple of my friends at the time, and they were laughing at me, they were mocking me, and I was just kind of like, shut the hell up. So this I actually recorded. Well, the rest of these I actually had recorded today. So this I'm doing against my friend Jif with Ignites. I don't get a very good hand here, as you can see. I had all 2 pendulums, so I didn't exactly have anything. He summons Shura. I torrential, just because I don't know the rulings on pendulums, like whether or not they actually attempt to go to the graveyard first. So I don't know if Shura would get its effect off, and I didn't want to find out. So I was just gonna go ahead and just summon these all, poke them. Of course, because I MS'd his Black Sonic, and his Black Sonic would have really hurt if I would have ran into that. So then he draws, he gets Delta Crow, which I didn't even know that he had at the time. He makes Armor Master, he attacks, gets rid of my Caliber. And I just kind of, this is where I'm like, huh, okay, well I got Armageddon Knight, so I'm Armageddon Knight, pitch Zephyros, bounce back my level 3, go ahead and make Castell, and then I just go off and summon shit. Because, I thought that was something really hurtful, but it turns out that it wasn't, so good game to you, Jif. Alright, so now the next replay is just kind of showing what Ignites really kind of are capable of against this guy named Gigi. I think this is the right replay. Oh yeah, so this is a guy that I actually met during a live stream that I was doing. He was playing a normal pendulum deck. Well, he was playing his own version of Ignites, and was kind of playing the dinosaur pendulum stuff as well. So he, goes and gets his searches off. He goes and summons, brings in his monsters, and I'm like, shit. Well, you know what? I don't want any of this. I saw him warning. He goes and summons Doom, brings back his Lancer. Well, he's Lance for Nykus. And then here I'm just kind of going on a bit of a tear with my draw power on Heart of the Underdog here, because this was before I actually edited the build. This is the build as of the deck profile that I did, and I decided to change it up a little bit. And honestly, this build I kind of like a little bit better, because this build gives me more of a chance to actually OTK and do kind of what the deck is required to do. So this is an OTK of the previous build. As for the new version of the build, I don't really like it so much, so I'm going to change it back. So this is a duel. Well, this replay is number 3 on our list. This is a duel against Jif again, and I was going to kind of, I was going to go ahead and beast, but I summoned a Verifon, which I didn't realize was a tuner. And I was looking through the extra deck to see if I could go beast, but I couldn't because I had 2 tuners. So I was just like, you know what, I'm just going to summon an Obelisk, because it was always an option. I was going to do it for the late game play, but ended up not being able to. And, I kind of thought, oh, well, I'll get Kalantos off. Apparently, either Kalantosa doesn't go off or Dev has a bug. I don't really know. I've been told that even if you special Kalantosa and face down, its effect still triggers off because it was special summoned. But apparently not. I don't really know. I've been told many things about it, but he goes ahead. Well, he goes ahead, makes Tiger King, pops Obelisk with Bear, clears my field yet again. So, you know, I was just like, you know, last turn push, you know, let's go ahead and try to do some shenanigans. He didn't really do anything to that. He books my first Raccoon. You know, and this is where I just kind of was, you know, just going to attack into his Bear. He makes it stronger. He searches out Gyoko, and I was kind of like, well, shit. So I set my face down. Of course, he goes ahead and Gyoko's it, and I can't chain it in response. So that kind of blows. And then he just goes overkill this turn just by, I mean, he just goes off and just goes overkill. So, good game, Jiff, for tearing me a new asshole. I was literally, watch this, I was 100 life points away from I was 200 life points away from being able to possibly survive that. And this is a replay of Jiff versus my friend Jackal that I wanted to actually save just to show, you know, kind of some misplays that can actually happen when you go a little bit too far into your play. So he goes and searches out for Shuttleroid, MSTs his Wonder Garage, and this is where he kind of failed. Because at this point he just went too far in, Jiff makes Black Rose Dragon, and it became pretty much an unrecoverable state. At least, or if he would have been able to, and if he would have kept his monster in his hand, you know, would have bluffed Jiff out more, and he would have still been able to summon his Shuttleroid in defense, and, you know, survive a little bit longer than he did. But, you know, fortunately he gets his Black Sonic. He draws Deep Res, and, you know, which is good against Armor Master. So Jiff here. Jiff just goes in on this. Makes Nothung. And Jiff just does shit. And at this point, Jackal just quit because, I mean, Deep Prison wasn't going to save him from this kind of field. So, don't make misplays. And then for our last and final replay of this segment, this is where I actually get a really good hand against Jackal. Well, okay, not really good hand, but a moderate hand. So, you know, I set my 10-10. He attacks. Kalantos, I'll just pop his back row. He instant fusions in Elder God Nodin. Was making Kistel. I just warninged. And then I set my Mamanga, hoping that he was just going to destroy them both. He goes in for instant fusion, goes ahead, summons Nodin for no reason. Makes Shark. I don't know why, for heaven's sake you'd make Shark. But he could have actually done more effectiveness. So I set my other Mamanga, and he goes and he breakthroughs my Junk Synchron. So I'm like, okay, I flip summon Mamanga, he breakthroughs that. I flip summon this one, sync for Black Rose. I wasn't going to actually use the effect because I still wanted my Deep Prison, and it wouldn't have actually killed Arc. And I didn't want to take any damage, just in case he would have actually top-decked into something powerful. So, you know, at this point, it's pretty much game, because, I mean, look at what I have in my hand compared to what he has. So I'm just, you know, going to make Obelisk. Obelisk is out. Obelisk pretty much killed him. And at this point, I think he MSTs, and he's like, Obelisk, well, MST negates Obelisk. And then I decide to actually kill him with a nice little 4,000 attack points Super Raccoon. So anyways, that is all the time that we have today for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed these replays, and it kind of shows you what to do, what not to do, how to fail, how to not fail. Just don't fail. Just don't fail. I really hope that these replays were actually quite enjoyable to you, and you saw the kind of duels that, you know, I can get with these decks. I mean, these duels were a lot of fun to play. I had many a duel today before recording this, and I was just trying to get the best duels that I could, and this was kind of compilation of the best that I had. So if you guys liked and you guys want to see some more replays, go ahead and leave comments down below, and I'll make more replays and make more videos, and hopefully I'll try to get some more fails as well, because fails are always nice. So we saw some of the good, we saw some of the bad, and we saw some of the ugly misplays. So with that being said, thank you guys for watching. Remember to like, rate, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys later on the next video.